Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Here's the handoff. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A first down run in the red zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires and picked off. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense one.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Jayhawks are on the move. Off the RPO, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll do it himself. And midfield, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback adapting. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. This offense starting to impose its dominance. 13th play of the drive coming. He makes the connection. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're trying to get to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they're able to get him down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses the 45. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. Bulls his way forward. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Gore. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First play of the drive, it's the end around. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this
Snatches it on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking left, and his throw is incomplete. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 6 over Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Discards a man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll go to the fullback. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kansas State!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. What a snag by the defense. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they've got it in the red zone at the 16.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a 1st down play. The give to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Give him 88 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 18 on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll run it to the right side. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Card in the backfield, it's Gore. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it behind the line. It's Gore. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The run from the shotgun. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. That pass is incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
3rd and goal from way back there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Yep.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. From the gun. Give on the inside. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's open on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Now they'll run it to the right here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Kansas State in business in the red zone. Give to the running back. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Big fullback's got it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff to the single back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game.
Here's the handoff.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab on the left. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Run it with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wants to go up top. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, 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 release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Gets it to the back. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. A first down for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Throws toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's got the back in the middle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Jayhawks getting set on first and 10. They'll try the counter. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. Buys a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Strong run and useful, picks up 4 out to the 9. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He finds his man. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. They'll try the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And on 2nd down for this offense. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man by himself.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback can be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. Working that left side. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the Wildcats get enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Oh, it's a reverse. Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.